Well, welcome to Home and Backyard, our holiday edition. Now, we're going to be looking at different foods from all around the world, aren't we, Jackie?
That's right. I'm excited because I'm going to explore Italian-American cuisine and Mexican traditions.
And I've got a few of my own traditions from Britain. Plus, we'll be visiting the Alpine House to look at some wonderful German traditions.
And the Home and Backyard crew is going to share some of their holiday traditions.
Home and Backyard starts right now.
The Italian-Americans have such beautiful Christmas traditions of family and food. I'm here with Daryl Bartlett of A Little Pizza Heaven, and your family does the 7 fishes, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a moment. What is the 7 fishes?
Well, 7 fishes at Christmas time, it's the meal of fasting.
Yes.
7 fishes is interpreted differently by different families. You know, some have clam, some have mussels. We have a bacala, a salted cod. We have fried smelts. We have fried shrimp. We have cocktail shrimp, and we also make a calamari sauce.
Great, and that's something we're going to do today, right?
Absolutely. Well, first we're heating our pan up. Just a little bit of olive oil in there.
Right.
We have a teaspoon of chopped garlic right here. Can never go wrong with too much garlic.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you.
I have some dried basil here.
It's like a pinch or two.
Yeah,
right?
just a pinch or two. A little salt and pepper. Get it heated up a little bit. Get the garlic going.
Now, while you're doing that, you often have the 7 fishes dinner here for your customers and family. That's
Yes,
a
we do.
tradition that you've been doing a
Yes,
long
it is.
time.
Yes, it is. The restaurant's been open for 14 years now. And we've done this 7 fish dinner annually for at least 7 years.
Wow.
And the customers who come in and take part of it are thrilled to keep up the tradition and just to be part of the family that we have here. It's
Absolutely.
been a wonderful experience for us. It truly has.
It is. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, it could bring some people to tears that just want to be together with family, celebrate,
Yes.
and have a meal, and just, it's beautiful.
Too often today, the traditions of old are just getting pushed aside.
Yes.
And so we wanted to try and keep that up in the forefront.
Absolutely.
All right, I have some cleaned calamari here. You know, you cut it and you clean it. It will exude a little bit of water, and that's okay. All right. After it's cooked for like 4 or 5 minutes, it starts to curl up, add your favorite marinara sauce.
Super.
After you put the sauce in here, you're gonna let it simmer for about 45 minutes. In the juices, it'll curl up some more, it'll become tender, and then when it's all done, add your favorite pasta. We use angel hair and serve, and that's it.
Nice.
It truly is easy, truly very flavorful, and very traditional.
Daryl, this looks spectacular.
Well, thank you.
And this whole table is just so beautiful, so festive. And why don't you tell everybody a little bit about their tradition, especially what it means for you and your family here?
Well, my wife and her family are full-blooded Italians, and I was lucky enough to get married into that family. And literally, this is how our Christmas Eve table would look like every year. Over here, we have some fried bacala, which is salted cod,
Ooh.
fried smelts, and fried shrimp.
Okay.
We have mussels in a white sauce here. The nuts are a big tradition. I mean, growing up as a kid, we always had those on the table.
Yes.
And of course, some fresh fruit. We have a pomegranate here. We have some fresh anise on the end of the table down there. This help cleanse the palate in between courses. Okay?
Beautiful.
And then, you know, we have our Italian cookies.
Yes, yes.
Every year we make a lot of Italian cookies. We make the fig cookies, the pepper cookies, the jelly cookies, and the anise cookies.
I love these little cakes. They're
Little
so
panettone
cute.
cakes, yes,
Yeah.
Italian panettone. Takes like 2 days to make these.
Wow.
They're very, very tasty. Lightly toasted, a little bit of butter.
That sounds so good.
Also, we have lupini beans. We purchase those dried. We soak them for about a week. We change the water every day. It's one of those things, you have a conversation, you eat one, you peel it, you know, just as you're talking among friends and family. It's just something to nibble on while you're going along. They're very healthy and just a big tradition in our family.
I'll tell you one thing, I think I'm coming to your house for dinner for Christmas.
We'll have a place setting for you.
Thank you. This is so lovely. Well, thank you so much for sharing all these traditions. This has been so much fun. And why don't you tell everybody a little bit more about A Little Pizza Heaven, where you're located and so on.
Well, thank you, Jackie. We sure appreciate you stopping by today. A lot of these specialties are available for takeout during the holidays. Just give us a call, 570-347-4977. We're at Little Pizza Heaven, 2015 Boulevard Avenue in Greenridge.
Well, thank you so much once again. We really appreciate you having us and sharing these beautiful Italian traditions with us. And we wish you and your family a very Merry and blessed Christmas.
Thank you, Jackie, and you as well.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm producer Doug Engel, and this is my wife Jan.
Merry Christmas.
And one of the traditions I remember is when we were dating, and this happened with her family, and this is something that was pretty fun.
When I was younger, I am one of 8 children, so my older brothers and sisters would head out to midnight mass, and when they got home, they would wake everybody up and say Santa had arrived, and that would start our Christmas. And we'd be up through the night playing with our toys until somewhere in the morning. And when Doug and I started dating, he joined in on the fun, and so he would come to midnight mass, and we would all go home and wake the younger children and say Santa had arrived, and that would start the tradition all over again.
Yeah, and that was made for a long night, because then we'd go to my house and do traditional morning Christmas, and we would just keep going. So I mean, but it was fun, and it was
Made for good memories.
Good memories.